Austraeoh by Imploding Colon, read by Deathlight, Chapter 135, Wrenched. From all across the avenues of the Western District, Nurian guards came charging. A billowing plume of ash and smoke filled the courtyard beyond the deep pit where the 4 bunkers were resigning. In swift order, the armored stallions arrived, looking all around the scorched metal surface of the place. Their horns sparkled with electrical energy as they narrowed their eyes and scanned the vicinity under the fumes of red-hot auto turrets. Finally, a dark shadow trotted in from a large building to the north. Duke Zobnatter arrived, flanked by leering guards. He gave the disturbed scenery a quiet glance and hissed through his breathing mask. Sincere curiosity. Was it an incursion from they who to be Eastern Darksenians? Prompt reply. Negative, you who'd be my superior. A guard stated with a salute. There has been no evidence pointing to someone who would be a malevolent invader. Tentative theory. With the sudden restoration of power, it is quite possible that the defense system malfunctioned. To shock the reaction, you who would be an insufferable grunt dare to insult my technology? Zobnatter hissed and shook a mighty hoof. Rich's declaration. We are being starved of the holy obelisk's presence, and it is because of the imperfections of those like you that no industry is being made. Enlightened hypothesis. There is indeed some pony who'd be trespassing this district, and it is the job of we who'd be the saviors in New Ring to eliminate him. Imperative explanation. Go forth and search with greater vigor. Subservient response. Absolutely, you who be Duke Zobnatter. The guard ran off, followed by 3 more on thundering hooves. Rumbling into his breathing equipment, Zobnatter swiveled about and spoke to his higher-ranked followers. Calm Inquisition. Has there been any evidence of deaths or casualties? Factual response. Negatory. If he'd be a trespasser was eliminated by the highly intensive yield of cannon energy, then he would assuredly have vaporized. Anxious assumption. Zobnatter muttered as he gazed up into the smoky sky. They would be citizens of New Ring who would most likely have been frightened by the noise and turmoil just now. Perhaps it would be best to be more expedient with the processing. Desire for clarification. Do you refer to the chosen unicorn, sir? Affirmative. Zobnatter gestured to his nearest guards. Nocturnal operation. We must round up the remaining subjects and bring them to the Chamber of New Industry. Be swift. Aye, immediately, sir. We who be true Darksenians concur. The guards fanned out. Slowly, Zobnatter departed from the smoldering courtyard, being escorted by his closest subordinates. As they descended a series of metal steps that led into the basement levels of the city, several seconds passed after his exit. And then a high-pitched breath exhaled from atop one of the bunkers. Slowly, Rainbow slid out from the crook of the metal-shingled roof and met the concrete body of the building itself. She looked towards the rising cloud of ash and winced. As she caught her breath, a faint translucent shield of energy fluctuated around her before dissipating. "Thank you, Whitemane," she cooed. Luna only knows how long I have until I get another charge of that stuff. She tapped the edge of her golden pendant. The ruby lightning bolt didn't even glow. She frowned, grumbled to herself, and glanced up at the gun turrets. Freaking stupid guns, and I didn't even break a leg! Quietly, she scurried down the edge of the building like a spider. She clung to its side, hiding her body from the glow of the hanging lanterns above. Patiently, she shuffled towards one of the doors of the bunker, careful not to expose a single inch of her body to the whirring sentries above. Eventually, she made it to the entrance, and cursed under her breath upon feeling a lock. "Oh, for Pete's sake!" Rainbow Dash moaned. "The one pony city on the face of the earth that doesn't know what a barn is, I swear to Goddess." She fumbled her hoof over the lock, shaking and tugging it. The door handle wouldn't budge. The bunker remained closed. "Come on! I just want to take a peek inside!" She exhaled heavily through her nostrils. She tapped her hoof lightly on the ground. She looked up at the turrets, then at the door, then at the turrets again. Rainbow smirked, tightened her muscles. She counted several quiet seconds, and dipped her neck out into the lights, making a goofy little face. Bigga bigga bigga! One of the gun turrets spun and immediately fired a blast of weaponized mana. Rainbow Dash jerked her head back. Instead of hitting her, the bright beam flew into the door, melting the lock off. Ha! With a speedy blur of her wings, she shot out, yanked the door open, and tossed herself inside the bunker before the turrets could register her again, pressing her panting self against the entrance from within. She listened as a commotion rose from the guards in the streets beyond. Swiftly, things quieted down once more as she sighed in relief. Well, at least I'm not outside anymore. A light flickered on. She winced, squinting across the length of the tiny interior. What? The place was full of young ponies. Several foals, preteens, and teenage fillies and colts stood beside an array of bunk beds, gazing with fright at the strange sight of Rainbow Dash. Rainbow sweated and gulped. Sorry to bother your slumber party and all, but I'm kind of on a fact-finding mission of sorts here, yeah. What's the deal with the Duke and all you kids? Oh, I've got a better question. She tilted her head, squinting at the group. Is there any pony here with an older sister named Flower Gears? Back! A tiny filly stammered, telekinetically waving a heavy wrench before her horn. Do not come any closer! We're being cleansed of our sins to the industry! Sins to the what now? Rainbow made a face. Okay, can we at least have a little talk? Luckily for you guys, I'm starting to get good at long, boring conversations. You did not come any closer! The child squeaked again, waving her wrench higher. Look, kid. Rainbow sighed and trotted a few steps forward. If you really want to threaten me, you gotta do better than one measly wrench. With a ringing of harsh metal, the rest of the frightened ponies lifted matching wrenches out of their mattresses. Rainbow Dash froze, twitching. And just like that, my pipes are bursting. With a frightened shriek, all 30 children launched their heavy rusted wrenches straight at her skull.